name's Amanda. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I have got my makeup empties for 2018, and there is a ton of stuff that is right in front of me, and I'm so excited to just be talking to you guys about this. So excited. I have been waiting all year to make this video because this is one of my favorite videos to make and to watch. So yeah, definitely. And I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'm going to go ahead and begin with the makeup setting sprays. We're just going to go with it, okay? We're just going to go with it. I went ahead. See, everything is starting to become a mess already. I finished, as far as the setting sprays goes, hold on a second. I finished 6 of these. There's 2, 4, 6 of the Alt Matte makeup setting sprays, and then I finished the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. This one, it was just a little bit. I really like the sprayer on this, but I do like the Ulta Matte setting spray because it's definitely cheaper and it does the job. So definitely. So that is it for setting sprays. We're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about powders. I finished the Cover FX translucent light finishing powder. This is just a little one. I finished 2 of the Darling Girl Filter Faker powders in Ethereal. This is a full size of the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil that I love. I love this so much. I also finished the LA Girl Pro Powder High Definition Setting Powder. This right here is my favorite powder that I use, but you get so little of it that it's just not worth it. It's too expensive for what it is, but this does the job, man. This, if you're oily, this does the job for matte. Let me tell you, it will keep you matte. That is for sure. And I also finished this Avon powder. This is Incredible Finish Pressed Powder in Classic Ivory Sea. So let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 powders that I finished. So yay for that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and cover eyeshadow primers and bases. Sometimes I use the bases as primers, things like that. So let's go ahead and let me just go ahead and show you. This right here is the Laura Geller Eye Basics in Wheat. This is just one of the deluxe size samples. Let's see here. I finished the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I love this so much, and it definitely lasts you a year. That is no joke. This lasts you a year. And this is the Darling Girl Hounds of a Hell. This is one of their like cream shadows or like smudge pots. I forget what they called it. I forget what they called it, but it's one of these, and I did go ahead and finish it. I finished, let's see, this right here was a sample that I got in the Darling Girl subscription box of their eye base, and so I finished that as well. I finished 3 of these little card samples. 2 of them are in Sen, and 1 of them is in Eden of the Urban Decay Primer Potions, which I love these. And these little suckers last a really long time. I finished 2 of the e.l.f. primers. These are the Shadow Lock Eyelid Primers. This one is in Pearl, and this one is in Sheer. This is a good primer. If you get it in this kind of packaging, I really do enjoy it. The newer packaging, not so much. So I'm glad that I got a chance to use these again. It makes me very happy. I used 2 of the Urban Decay Primer Potions. These are just little mini guys. This one is really little, and this one is little, just not as little. So I did finish those. And these 2 are Makeup Revolution eyeshadow primers. They're just little things that comes in palettes. And I finished it. I didn't really care for those that much. That much I do remember. I can't believe it, but I finished 10 eyeliners, so that makes me really happy. You have some Urban Decay here, some Bare Minerals, the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. I've got the full size, and then of course I've got the deluxe size sample that used to come in Sephora Play all the time. And I've got some other like Sephora liners and stuff that came with the Sephora Play subscription box. One of them is Makeup Forever, I believe. I believe that's what it is. You know, these pencils, sometimes they go ahead and they go down so far you don't even know what they are anymore. So, but that's what those are, and I'm so excited to just be tossing all of this stuff, let me tell you. Okay, let's go ahead and cover foundations. I finished one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick in Banana. I ended up using this as a foundation and I absolutely hated it, but you know, whatever. This is just the deluxe size sample. And then the Dr. Jart Premium BB Beauty Balm with broad spectrum SPF 45. Again, this is just a mini guy. Most of these minis I ended up getting in Sephora Play, in case you haven't already guessed. And then, of course, you know, I've got a card sample here that I used up. Hold on just a second. Everything is just, it's all in order, but it's kind of a mess. This is the Stila Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer that I finished, and just, I'm glad that they actually gave us enough to go ahead and really try this, but I was not a fan of this at all. And let's see, I also finished this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Perfector Blurring Skin Tint with sunscreen. Again, this is one of the minis. And then we're getting into the full size here. I have got, let me see, how many of these do I have? I have got 5 of the 1 ounce bottles of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. These are in NW15. You guys know I absolutely love this foundation, and I don't foresee that changing for me anytime soon at all. Next up, I have got 12 mascaras and 2 lash primers, and I'm not a fan of lash primers, so you know, I got them in Sephora Play, and they're the Lancome ones, so yep, I'm just gonna toss those. And then I've got all of these mascaras. A lot of them are deluxe size. I can't believe I actually went through 12 of these. That's kind of insane, and of course I'm dropping them everywhere. This is the Sephora Lash Craft Lengthen Volume. I've got the deluxe size of their Real by Benefit, which is my favorite mascara. My second favorite mascara, this is the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes. And I've got the Lancome Hypnose Drama. That one was just fine. This is the Color Max Maximum Volume Mascara, which is waterproof, and that is also full size. And then the full size of the Benefit, their Real Mascara. And let's see, this one is the Marc Jacobs in Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. This is the Oh My How High by Butter London. I did enjoy this one a lot. Another one I enjoyed is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and I went through 2 of these, and I believe that that's the one that dropped. This one right here is the Tarte. I'm not sure which one it is, but I know this one is Tarte, and I did not like it. And this one is the Buxom Lash Mascara right here, which I also absolutely hated. And yep, the one that dropped was the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Love it. So yep, gonna go ahead and toss that. And then we're gonna go ahead and cover face primers next. I finished 2 of the MAC Prep and Primes. And I finished 2 of the Hourglass Mineral Veil primers, and I'm not too much of a fan of these, but it's more the packaging than the actual product. The packaging kind of drives me nuts on these minis. And then I finished the Garnier 5-Second Blur Skin Renew Instant Smoother. I don't remember if I like this one or not. I'm not really sure. I know one of these I liked and one of these I did not like, but whatever. This is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Radiance Booster. And oh, I do have some foil samples here. I've got the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer and the Cover FX Blurring Primer. My dogs are coming in. You know, it's fine. If it's not one thing, it's another. I forgot to delete stuff off my memory card. So, of course, my memory card went full on me. How dare it. So let me go ahead and continue on with the primers. I finished the Benefit Professional. This is just a little mini one. This one was the Wake the Dead coffee scrubs, but this was the sample of the makeup primer. You've got the Laura Geller Spackle Treatment Even Tone Makeup Primer. Again, this is just a mini. Most of these are mini, actually. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, which was my favorite primer of the year. Definitely. This is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. I have 3 of the Urban Decay Deluxe Size samples of the Optical Illusion Primer, Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, and I really did enjoy this, but this is very easy to go crazy on. You could use too much really quickly. This right here is the Josie Maran Finishing Balm. The Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm in Etheric, I think is how you pronounce it. So that's done. This right here is the ½ ounce of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So glad this is out of my collection. And this is the 2 ounce of the Laura Geller Spackle Treatment Even Tone Makeup Primer. Now let's talk about concealers. My dogs are barking like crazy, so I'm having to sit here and wait for them to stop barking so I could continue to film. I'm telling you, Willie is really loud. Okay, so as far as concealers go, I finished the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Creams. I only messed with the 2 of them, just a card sample. And then I finished the Julep Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfector with turmeric. My goodness, this thing lasts forever. I used this up, and so did Jessica this year, and that's just insane how long it lasted us. Absolutely insane. And then I finished the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This one is in Peach, and I love this concealer. When I am out of concealers, I am definitely going to this one, but it's not going to be for a while. But I really do like this. Now on to highlighters as far as liquids and creams and all of that. You know, and I'm surprised I didn't finish as many this year. I really kind of am as far as powder goes, but I was working on other things. This is the IT Cosmetic Perfect Lighting Radiant Touch Magic Wand, and you had 3 of the samples here, and I really did enjoy it, but I would never buy it. And then I hated this, but this is the Notoriously Morbid Lunar Illuminating Drops. This is from the Halloween Advent Calendar. The ghouls are all here. And this one is called No Face Zombie. But I did go ahead and finish this. It was just, I just was not a fan of that at all. And then I've got the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. I love this so much. So much. I don't remember if this was a point perk through Sephora or if it's something that I got in my Sephora Play box. I would love to have this in my collection at some point, but definitely not the full-size bottle because, yeah, it'll dry up before you get a chance to use it all. And this is the Benefit High Beam. This is just the mini guy that comes with the sets on Black Friday, which I did not get this year. But, so yeah, I went ahead and I used that up. And then I used up this right here. This is the only powder highlight. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And I completely finished this one, just the deluxe size sample. And then this right here is only, I would have put this in with the other creams and liquids and stuff, but you know, I missed it. This is the Darling Girl, and I cannot repeat the name. All I'm just going to say, Holy Fillet of, and then there's an F word after it. But this was a cream right here, very natural looking highlight. So yeah, and I always layer cream or liquid and then put a powder on top. So that's how I was able to go through that. Now let's see, what else are we going to go ahead and talk about? Let's see, let's talk about, you know what, let's go ahead, let's talk about blush really quick. I went ahead and I finished the Benefit Cheeky Sweet Spot palette. I'm so excited to be done with this. I'm definitely going to be taking these out and keeping the pans for sure, because I do not like the packaging at all. And this right here is the Sweet Minerals in Peach Daiquiri. I loved this blush. My friend Nora sent this to me. So this one is just, it's really nice. I really like it. And then I finished some baggy samples of blushes. I finished all by Darling Girl. This is Neon Trees, Mermaid Dreams, and then you have 2 of the Coral Kiss. I finished some beauty blenders here, sponges. You guys know what I'm talking about. I finished some of those, and of course that is not all that I went through. I just don't know what happened to them. But they're going to be in my inventory total for sure, or my value for sure. Because I know I went through more than one. I think I went through 2 of them. Maybe 3. But again, I have no idea where they went. Maybe I threw them away. I don't know. I remember being indecisive about whether or not I was going to put them in my makeup empties or not. So maybe that's what happened. That probably is what happened. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the liquid eyeshadows that I finished. There's only 2. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow, and this one is in Rose Gold, and this one is Darling Girl. This is the Gruel Chroma Glow. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the heck out of this because as I was using the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, it kind of just made the blue pop, especially on my lower lash line. I enjoyed the crap out of this. And I am so sad this was not full size, that's for sure. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move on to the lipstick portion. I ended up finishing 23 lipsticks and 1 lip primer. I know, 23 lipsticks. That's crazy. But I'm so happy that these are out of my collection. But the lip primer, let's talk about this one first. This one was the Ulta lip primer. Nothing special. I ended up getting it like a gift with purchase type of thing. So I ended up getting it for free. And yeah, so I'm glad I used it up, but I would not buy it. Now, to get into all the lipsticks. Let's see. This is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick, deluxe size, in Mother. Deluxe. All of these are going to be deluxe until I say they're full size. That would just be easier. This one is in K-Dub by Kat Von D. This is the Ciate. No, is this Ciate? I think this is Ciate. I don't know, but it is in Pinup. I believe it is, but it's kind of all rubbed off, but I believe this was Ciate. And I've got 2 of the Notoriously Morbid liquid lipsticks. One of them was Druidess, which is this one, and then this one was Black Winged Roses. Really enjoyed that. And then this right here is the Darling Girl Wine or Blood. This one's broken, so I'm so glad that is in the trash and not dangerous for anybody. I actually cut myself on that, so I'm glad that it's gone. This is the Lime Crime liquid lipstick in Riley. Another Kat Von D, and this one is in Lovesick. You've got the Stila liquid lipstick in Bocce, which is my favorite shade by them. The Too Faced Melted Matte, and this one is in Sellout. This came in the set from Sephora with the eyeshadow palette, Christmas 2017. So, yep, I finished that, and this one took forever. This is the Darling Girl Fantastic Beasts liquid lipstick. I don't know what it's called because it is worn off, but I know that this is from the Fantastic Beasts set. This is another Stila liquid lipstick, and this one is in Fresco. Same here, and this one is in, I don't know what this one is in. I think this was another one that was in Bocce. This one really looks like Bocce. And this is the Sephora lip stain in the shade number 35. I really enjoyed this one a lot. And then, of course, I've got 2 of the Urban Decay Amulets. Really, really pretty shade, but definitely not good formula in these deluxe size samples. And then the last 2 I have are full size. This is the Amore Metallics by Milani, and this one is in the shade, what shade are you? I don't know what shade you are, but this was a absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous red. I would absolutely purchase this again in the future. I miss this one quite frequently throughout the year, so I'm sad this one is gone. Definitely, out of all of the ones that I have shown, I would repurchase this one again. And this is the Stila liquid lipstick that I just finished not too long ago, and this one is an Aria. This one was an absolutely beautiful shade. Beautiful. Now onto regular lipsticks that I finished. This is the Sephora lipsticks. In fact, these two are the same. These right here are in the shade The Red. And then you've got the Tarte Wonder Lip Surgeon's Lip Cream and the MAC Viva Glam 4, which I absolutely loved. And this one is the Tarte Sea Life. And I'm so glad that I finished just enough this year to do a back to MAC, but I'm going to hold on to it for a while because I don't want a back to MAC yet. I really don't. Alright, now to get into what I know you guys have been waiting for, and that is all of the eyeshadow that I finished. I've got palettes here. I've got a card sample here. I've got Darling Girl here. I've got all kinds of stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the baggy samples that I have that are pretty much Darling Girl. They're all indie brands, okay? These ones are Darling Girl. This is The Savior, Operation Sparkle, Midnight Bling. This one is by Dawn Eyes Cosmetics, and it's called Confessionistas. Dawn Eyes Cosmetics Last Light of Sunlight. No, Sunset. I apologize. This one is Mighty. Princess Peach. This one is Glamour Doll Eyes, and it's called Imitation. Glamour Doll Eyes again, and this one is called Astronaut. Back to Dawn Eyes Cosmetics, and this one is called Flashy. Mom Bun. Twisted Teal, and Makeup Put Me in Debt. How true is that? How true is that? And then I finished this Mary Kay card sample. It had the lipstick and 3 little eyeshadows and a blush. And then onto some exciting stuff. This right here is the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, and I completely finished it. It's kind of torn up now because I am going to go ahead and use the pans for this because, well, yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of the packaging anymore, so but I do want to definitely keep the pans so I can repress stuff. You guys know. And then, of course, I finished the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette completely empty, so I'm really, really happy about that. This was definitely a journey. And, of course, I finished my Urban Decay Moondust palette. I'm so glad this was gone because, well, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It's as simple as that. If there's anything that could possibly go wrong with this video, it's everything. My camera overheated, so I had to sit here and wait for it to cool down. So I'm going to go into my Darling Girl eyeshadows now. And yeah, hopefully my camera does not overheat again. That is not fun. That was the first time that's ever happened. So I've got the Darling Girl eyeshadow in Wild Hearts, Matte About You. All of these are Darling Girl, so I'm not going to even keep saying Darling Girl. This is the Total Agony of Being in Love, Fly Green Socks, Blanket Fort, Bruised Heart, Is Butter a Carb, Jack Frost. This is one of their full size. April Showers, Spring Frost. Oh, I lied. This is the Enchanted Filter Faker. This is just the sample. This was too dark for me, so I actually put this in the ethereal powder. And once I did that, it wasn't too dark for me. So, yeah. I lied. This was not all eyeshadow. This is House Elf Mystique. This one is Let the Good Times Roll. This one was in a different language. I think it's French. This is part of the Mardi Gras collection, and so I had to remember what the English version was because I don't do French. This is Off the Scale, which was my least favorite eyeshadow in this whole entire thing. Painted Panda, Pumpkin Queen, Flare, Love Dolphin, Elfin Around, Oh, I lied again. This is Splendora. This is one of the blushes. Just one of the Inner Glow blushes. This was the mini size. There I go. I guess I'm just a liar. What can I say? This is Sabotage, which was a bright blue. Demi Guys. Oh, I lied again. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, this is the Enchanted Filter Faker Perfecting Powder. And again, I think this was the one that went into the powder and the other one wasn't. Yeah, this is the one that went into the powder because it was too dark for me. I swear, I have my stuff together sometimes. Okay, not really. And another one. This is the Ethereal Filter Faker Perfecting Powder. This is the mini one. My goodness, I'm just a liar all over the place. I thought they were eyeshadows. This is Officially Awesome. Autumn Sunset. Again, I'm a liar. This is the Little Mischief Inner Glow Blush sample. And Smoked Peach. Horizon, which is the Chroma Shifts. Mary Jane's. I'm a Mouse. Duh. Why does this keep happening to us? Jet Apple Blue. Mellow Peaches. Sugared Plums. We Were on a Break. Again, I'm a liar. What can I say? I feel so bad. This is the Living Dead Girl Inner Glow Blush, which was, again, a sample. The same size as the eyeshadows, so you know why I messed that up as I was sorting through this stuff. This one right here is Ghost Light. This one is Murtlap. Murder Capital of the World. Hurricane. Envisage. Healing Heart. Through the Darkness. Forget Me Nots. Here Come the Meat Sweats. And this right here is not by Darling Girl, but this was a pan that I pressed the MAC sample that I had. It was a huge sample of the copper sparkle. So yeah, and that is it. This was a lot of talking. This was a lot of mishaps and talking, but we got through this, and we got through this together. So you guys want to go ahead and know, I'm sure, how many eyeshadows I finished this year, and that is, I'm counting everything, including the baggy samples. I finished 84 eyeshadows, which is just amazing to me. I'm so glad that all of these are out of my collection, definitely. Now, as far as my makeup total, this year I finished, just in makeup, $1,254.50. And comparing that to last year I finished $1,399.10. So it's not as good as last year, but I'm still really happy with those numbers. I'm really hoping that in 2019 I could go ahead and finish $1,000 more in makeup. Crossing my fingers that that's going to happen. So, you know, you never know. But you guys should go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe and watch me on my panning journey for 2019. I've got a ton of goals, a ton of new series coming out, just a ton of fun stuff that I personally cannot wait for. So I would love to have you guys around, and I hope that your new year is starting off absolutely beautiful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.